All right, Kenman here, and today's unboxing contains a new knife from a new company. That's right, Kansept Knives has created a budget line. It is called Tenable. So Tenable Knives has released several awesome items. This is their newest one. We get to check it out. Who's excited? I do have affiliate links to both of them and a few others down below. If you use those links and make a purchase, it does help out the channel. This knife is partially sponsored. Basically, Kansept and Tenable have kind of partnered up with me, and they sent me the code. It's basically a specific code for buying this knife. So I did pay some money for it, but I got a really nice, generous discount, and I'm able to check it out, share it with you. Let's get right to it. The new one from Tenable. Which one is it? If you have your finger on the pulse, you probably already know. They have, I think, 3 or 4 knives that are available now. If you go to their website and check it out, free yourself from this package. All right, we've done it. Okay, a new bag on the floor. Look at this. Cool packaging. Like I said, so this is obviously my first experience with Tenable. But they did have the way the partnership works is they gave me a code specifically for this knife and this knife alone, and it was a one-time use code. So it's not like something I get to share with you guys. Hopefully I'll get to that in the future. But for now, you can use that affiliate link and help support the channel if you want. Okay. Interesting packaging. I like the front there. We'll get the whole experience here. Tenable EDC knives and tools. Like I said, this is the budget line from Kansept. Just released to the world here recently. All right. There is a silica in there. Not important. Got ourselves a nice bright cloth. Little info card here for Tenable. Let's take a look. Ooh, they've got some nice looking imagery. Socials. Warranty, coverage, exclusions. What do they do? Use and care, release. All right, let's get to it. Who has a Tenable already? Like I said, it's 3 or 4 models that they have released so far. If you have one, let me know which one you have, what you think of it, what we think about the Tenable line as they exist so far. A couple more mini bags on the floor. Here we are. What is it? It's called the Anomaly. Tenable Anomaly. What are we looking at here? So it is a Nitro V blade with that nice black coating on there. We have a micarta handle. Really simple handle. There's no real contouring to it. Just a flat scale out of that micarta with a nice little rounded edge. Not quite a full-size knife, but it does feel good in the hand, initial feel. Got that Tonto blade, kind of a slight upsweep to it. You can almost tell it just kind of isn't quite straight. Kind of wants to curve up just a little bit. No forward finger choil, but you've got this kind of index finger area that locks you in right there underneath that flipper tab. Feels nice. Liner lock. Looks like it's flipper tab only. There is a fuller in that blade, but you cannot get down into that. I feel like it's so close, they could have almost made this scoop a little bigger, or maybe had that fuller right up a little higher. You might be able to get in there and do that, but it is not designed for that. So it looks like it's basically a flipper tab only. Drops shut, really nice. Doesn't require much. So this is, like I said, their budget line. I think these retail for around $50, $55 right now. I got basically about half price. Thank you to Tenable for me giving me that opportunity to kind of get a little deal here to check it out, share it with everyone on the channel. No jimps. Kind of a sad face for me. I like a good jimp. But it feels nice. It's got a slightly, it's not really a curved crown of the spine there, but it does have a nice little roundedness to it. It feels okay, not really aggressive. It is a smaller knife. My larger hand gets way out there. Nice little point. Ooh. Feels like a hollow grind on this section right here. A lot of oil on there. Wipe that off quick. Now it's probably going to get a little more dull. Yeah, had so much oil on there it made the blade look super shiny. Now it's kind of dulled out what the actual blade's going to look like as you have it and use it. Action does feel nice. Snaps out good. Let's check the detent here. Pops it down. Pretty good. I'll try to fail one. Do a real weak flip out. Flips out well. I'm going to just try to push it down and see if I can get it to just stop. Ooh, and it still came all the way out. So that detent has got a good little power to it. There you go. If you really try, you can get it to not open all the way, but you put any little pressure on that at all and it is going to flip out nicely. I can dig that. Okay, like I said, the scale is pretty plain, not a lot going on. Simple for a budget knife, but it does feel good in the hand. It's not like you really need much more than that. So that's not really a big negative per se. Pocket clip is not reversible, so it's only on that side. It is kind of raised up. You got those screws under there. They don't really recess in, so that might catch on the pocket a little bit more. Can't tell if the pivot is a captive pivot or not. There are times where the pivot will be captive, but it will still have a screw hole on both sides, so that doesn't really tell us for sure. We got to take it apart to find out. Liner lock is easy to get to. Looks like it's cut out a little extra on this side, just a little bit. There's no real notches or anything to that, but it's easy to kind of get to that bar and push it over. And it does drop shut quite nicely. Locked up. Yeah, this blade is solid. No movement, no play. Yeah, I'd say it's pretty much centered when you look down here at this angle. It's kind of tough with this light. It's mostly centered. It looks like up here it's a little bit closer to that side, just on this section right here, but the tip on the end is centered. So I'm trying to see if I can show that off, but it doesn't really want to. But that's also, sometimes it rides a little different because this is the side that has the liner lock on it. So that lock kind of comes over and sticks out a little bit more. Excuse me. Okay, do we enjoy these unboxings? Checking out these brand new knives? Hit the like button. Subscribe if you would like to see more. Okay, a little close-up action here. Real simple, clean look. So you've got the Nitro V, the number, and then the Tenable on there. So that if anything, the Tenable logo is really the only one that kind of sticks out. The rest is kind of tucked under there. What's everyone think about the style and the look of this knife? Boom. All right, let's get in here and sorry, little ride we just went on. Okay, not quite full size. We're looking at a 7 1/4, so it's a smaller knife. 3 inches if you go straight from the tip. 3 1/8 to the handle there. If you go crossways like this, you could say, someone could try to tell you it's 3 1/2. They'd be wrong. It's about 1 inch on that first section, and then 2 1/4 on the second section, with a little bit of curve to that. And a handle, if you go straight across, it's just about 4. If you kind of cross that angle, it's 4 1/8, close to 4 1/4. So pretty decent, not quite full size, everyday kind of carry. While this blade looks thick, 11, so that's pretty standard. But the thickness carries all the way out. If you look at that, it does not get thinner until right there, all the way at this very a final kind of grind right there for that tip on the point. But it does hold that thickness all the way out. I mean, it's 11, so it's still thin. And I feel it feels like a hollow grind right there. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but it definitely feels, I can feel that curve. So that's probably pretty slicey. Do I have anything anywhere near me? No, I do not. Here we go. Oh, there, I got under it a little bit. Yeah, she slices. She cuts. Okay, blade was 11. Handle about 0.46, so it's pretty standard. Half inch is usually about as average. 0.98 that way. Pretty good EDC kind of size. Compare everything with the CJRB button lock pyrite. Great little user, everyday carry. Real common. They have a lot of different styles and varieties if you're interested. I also have a affiliate with CJRB. Check them out. Pretty much same size, top to bottom, really standard size, that bug out size. Here's your Kaiser drop bear, really showing off that exact same size, that mid-grade, fantastic user. Fits right in. What else? It does remind me a lot of the Migeron Parasum. This is also kind of a budget knife, D2, G10. Does have some contour on there, which is nice. I did the dye for this to make it red. But flipper tab only, and the style is kind of similar. The blade is a little bit bigger on there, but if you just kind of look at that, just the little curve right here, other than that, it's kind of a similar look. Migeron is definitely bigger. One that I got recently from Kansept is the BTF. It also has that Tonto blade. So you've got the original company and that budget line. Show off both of them. Thanks again to Kansept and Tenable for giving me that little, what do they call it? Reviewer discount or whatever. Either way, much appreciated. They are good knives. I do enjoy Kansept and getting a lot of knives from Kansept. So Tenable is definitely on my radar now. What's everyone think? Should I get one of the other models that they have? Did I get the best one? This wasn't my option. That was the one thing I didn't have an option. This was the only one they were giving me the deal on. But I'm pretty happy with it. I like the feel of this knife. It feels like it's a good user. Something that doesn't cost too much, but the action is good. You can use it with one hand. No problems. If you want to check out that slightly higher BTF from Kansept, I'll put it up there. You can check that out. Really kind of a fun knife. Feels really good in the hand. Definitely interesting with the thumb disc. That wasn't really something I was into until recently, but they did it right. Okay, thanks again, Tenable. Check them out. This is the Anomaly. Stay sharp. We'll see you soon.